it's nice, it's different, it's unusual. I'm just gonna do a good old-fashioned makeup tutorial. Before we get started, let's go ahead and do the YouTubey things. You can give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would like to. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, we are at 400 subscribers and like mind blown. Oh my God, thank you so much. And now we're just gonna like zoom in real close now and get straight into the little shoot. Into the little makeup shoot. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, why does anyone watch my videos? I have no idea, but thank you for sticking around. Okay, so you are zoomed in close and I ta-da, went off camera and did this eye first because I wanted to do something very different and I wasn't sure if it was going to work out. So I wanted to test the theory, test the waters before I came and showed you if it was even possible. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to say that I did get inspiration from Malvina _is fan. She is an amazing makeup artist on Instagram. I will link her account down below, and she does a lot of like the makeup looks for Pat McGrath at the moment on her page. I know as well that this is very out there, very editorial almost, if I do say so, and it's not like something that you would just wear on the everyday. But hear me out, we're in quarantine still. Well, we're not in quarantine in Australia, but like we still don't really, you know, we're not living our lives normally yet anywhere really in the world. So I figured like while we're stuck inside in our sweatpants, why not rock an editorial look and really like, you know, play with the palettes and play with the colors and the palettes and the shadows and the palettes and see what they can do. Try something new, you know, it's nice, it's different, it's unusual. If you know where that's from, we would probably get along. I'm just taking my NARS Smudge Proof Tinted Eye Primer. This look on this eye was actually very, very simple to do. It's just now getting this eye to like match up, you know what I mean? I did dip into 3 Pat Mothership palettes today. I'm sorry, I know, but I wanted to showcase as many as I could, to be completely honest with you. So I've dipped into Midnight Sun, Sublime, and Bronze Seduction, if you're wondering, but I will go along and show you kind of what I've done along the way from what palette, just so you know. Now the first shade that I picked up is the dark brown matte color in Midnight Sun. I've also picked this up on a really small angled brush. This is a Delium Tools 760. It is teeny tiny, and I'm gonna outline the shape of this eye. And I'm gonna hope that I can do it the same. So I'm gonna try and do it so that you guys can see, but I need to look in the mirror and do this as well. So I'm not gonna talk for a minute, okay? Because I've got to concentrate. Hopefully you could kind of see, don't worry that it's all messy and like blur, but hopefully you can kind of see what I've done there. I've just traced the outline of the shape of this eye that I want. Okay, I'm gonna try and explain this as best I can, but just remember I'm not a pro makeup artist either, I'm very self-taught. But see how you can see this line in the middle here? That is like my hooded eye crease, if that makes sense. See that? That's my hooded eye crease. I don't wanna put my shadow there because if I do, then you're not gonna see it when I open my eyes. So I wanna put it where like my crease normally would be if I didn't have hooded eyes, if that kind of makes sense, which is kind of like when I tilt my head back, you can kind of see that I've followed the line of it right here. And like, it's kind of like my brow bones here, you can see, well, you probably can't see because I don't know if you can see this. So see how you can see this like hollow kind of bit right here? That's like where my crease would sit when it's not, like if it wasn't hooded, if that kind of makes sense. And because I want to be able to see the shadow when my eye is open, that is why I've traced it higher than above. That's probably a really fucking terrible explanation and I'm so sorry, but that's all I've got for you. Then what I did was, I just am taking a kind of fluffy Delium Tools blending brush. You can just use any blending brush. As well, by the way guys, if you don't have the Pat McGrath palettes, just grab any colors that you like if you wanted to like follow along. It doesn't, you don't have to use the exact same shadows to get the same kind of effect, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm just buffing this out very, very gently. I'm not diffusing it too much because I don't actually want a really diffuse crease. I just want a ever so slight like smoke of color there, if that kind of makes sense. Not a lot at all. Do people still watch makeup tutorials, by the way? I guess if you're watching this, you are, but like, do you like them? Do you want me to do more makeup tutorials? Let me know, because I love doing makeup tutorials. Doing my makeup is my best part of my damn day, you know what I'm saying? Now that I have gone and done that, I'm actually going to kind of almost retrace the line just to bring back that definition. Now what I'm doing is I'm picking up that exact same color from the Midnight Sun palette, and I'm picking that up on a Delium Tool 772 brush. This is just a flat shader brush. And all I'm gonna do is kind of like pack this color on in the outer and inner corner eye, kind of like you would a halo eye, just to create some depth and like a base of color for the green, if that kind of makes sense. Now we're picking up the Sublime palette and we are going into this beautiful green color right here. I've just picked the color up on a Lunar Beauty number 4 brush, and I've wet the brush with some NYX Dewy Setting Spray, and I'm just going to pack this color onto where we've laid that dark color down. So I'm just kind of like stamping the color on, not really swiping as much, because it's going to kind of really just like get the most opacity of this color. And definitely with these pat colors, the more pigmented you want her shimmers, especially her kind of more special shades, then you want to wet the brush to get more of that intensity, and then the less intensity you want, you just want to keep your brush dry. So pick your own adventure, really. Okay, now I'm just packing this onto the inner corner, like so. Okay, so now we're going into Bronze Seduction, and we're picking up this gorgeous like greeny astrally shade right here, just on another flat shader brush. And again, I'm going to wet my brush with this color because I want as much opacity as possible. I don't want it to be like that glittery kind of shade. And then we're gonna put this on the center of the eye by packing instead of like a full swipe. Like, it's better to definitely pack. Far out, these shades are fucking stunning. No, are they not? Are they not just the prettiest things? All right, so once you've got that shade laying down, then I picked up this shade from Bronze Seduction right here. I'm taking this on a very, 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 very small shader brush, and I'm just going to pack this into the center of the lid only, and not all the way up, just slightly in the center. Now I want to go ahead and do like the under eye before I move on to finishing off the rest of my face, because I am still going to get fallout from this, like, because it's so dark, as you can see, and just in case I make any mistakes and have to like wipe it away and start again, if that kind of makes sense. Okay, so now I'm picking up that original little liner brush, and I'm picking up that original color that we used from Midnight Sun, which was like that cool tone kind of brown, and I'm going to replicate what I've done here and hope that I don't fuck it up. So how can I do this so that you can see? Okay. So, home stretch, you guys, home stretch. I'm now picking up this color again from Bronze Seduction, and I'm popping this underneath this lower lash line right here, really close to it. Now, I'm going back into this shade right here with a pencil brush this time. Again, I'm wetting the brush, and I'm gonna put this onto the inner corner. And then now all we have to do is go and put these little gems on around the outside. So literally all I do, I won't make you watch all of it because it's like watching the paint dry, honestly. But all you do is you get a little lash glue or whatever you want to use, and you dot the lash glue wherever you want the gems, if you have gems, and then you get your gems and you stick them on where you want them, like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that because it's gonna take me a little jiffy, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is the finished makeup look using some of my Pat McGrath Mothership palettes. I hope you like it. I know it is not exactly like everyday work wearable, but hey, we are in quarantine at the moment, not really leaving our houses much at all, so why not play around with the makeup that we have in our collection and have some fun? you know? I hope that you enjoyed this look. I hope you liked it. Let me know your thoughts. Is it something that you would give a go, even if it's just to wear on the couch with your sweatpants on a date night? Let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want more makeup tutorials as well. I know obviously probably more some wearable ones, but let me know if you're interested in them. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you're watching till this point, thank you so much, you magical buttercup. And I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye!